Brought to you by the makers of Mama's Pride.
We're almost at places. 10 seconds.
Catch you on the flap side.
Give me a crowd check.
6, 5,
Go to black.
4, 3.
7 WEOB, The Asylum.
Hey, Cookie here. Always baked, never fried. Oh good, you're all alone. I was just about to do some laundry. This will be much more fun. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Beautiful on the inside surgical artwork, because real art takes guts.
Okay, let's light this sucker. Right off the bat, surely you joust. Imagine you're at the theme restaurant Medieval Times Dinner and Tournament, or similar medieval-themed restaurant/horse show, and you're asked to observe a moment of silence for a fallen jouster. In medieval terms, how long would you wait? Half a second, 1.5 minutes, half an hour, or a full day? Let's observe a moment of silence for your fallen score. Yep, that about does it. This would have worked. A moment was a medieval unit of time equal to 1/40th of an hour, or 1.5 minutes. Coincidentally, that's also the time it takes to bludgeon the obnoxious kid sitting next to you with your giant broasted chicken leg. How about, you can tell I'm acting because I'm yelling! You ever notice there are just some actors who tend to play the title characters in all their movies? For example, Sylvester Stallone, Rocky, Rambo, Judge Dredd, Tango and Cash. Anyway, in which Al Pacino movie does Pacino not play the title character? Scarface, The Godfather Part 2, Donnie Brasco, or You Don't Know Jack? You broke my heart. You broke my heart. Want to see the answer? Al Pacino did not play Donnie Brasco in Donnie Brasco. Johnny Depp did. Which leads nicely into the question, will Johnny Depp ever play another character in a movie that doesn't involve him wearing makeup and a strange hat and standing in front of a green screen? This one's called, There Once Was a Twin from Nantucket. If the Minnesota Twins were to sign a man from Nantucket, which of the following would not be true? There once was a man from Nantucket. He'd play on the same team as did Puckett. Twin Cities is home, they play in a dome, and we're champs in 91, so suck it. Let me emphasize the suck it part once again. Here's what you meant to pick. The Minnesota Twins moved from the Metrodome to Target Stadium in 2010. Now if the Chicago Cubs were to sign a fellow from Venus... And on its way, I'll sue you right to sleep, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read a list of 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's one of the largest U.S. law firms or a musical duo. If it's a law firm, press the square button. If it's a musical duo, press your circle button. Answer correctly and get $300 in royalties. Answer wrong and I sue your pants off. And those look like expensive pants. You got 30 seconds. And yes, those are billable. All right, let's get started. Sullivan and Cromwell, Ashford and Simpson, Covington and Burley, Hall and Oates, Seals and Crofts, Kirkland and Ellis, Loggins and Messina. Not bad, but one of us was a little pitchy, and I know it wasn't me. And if you ask me, someone should sue the Captain and Tennille for ever breaking up. I miss you, Captain! And Tennille.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
And now, hot girl-on-girl distraction. What would most likely be the next hit single from singer Katy Perry? I slapped a girl, I wrestled a girl, I fenced a girl, or I massaged a girl. A parry is a maneuver in fencing, so Katy Perry would fence a girl. Oh, and she'd like it. Which is fine as long as she's wearing protection. That's the end of a thrilling first round. And you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. Okay, how about it? Take a good look at me, a game show host. You, an idiot. Which of the following missed connections ads on Craigslist would best describe the star-crossed Greek lovers Hero and Leander? You, babe in tower with lamp. Me, dude in ocean. You, lady on throne. Me, guy drinking poison. You, pillar of salt. Boo! Boo! Let me show you something. The Greek myth of Hero and Leander involves a lady who would light a lamp in her tower for a man who would swim to see her. And then one day a storm blew her lamp out and he was washed out to sea. Which just proves my point that long-distance relationships don't work. Did you hear me, Bryn Derry? Stop calling me. It's over between us. Try this on for size. Edible underpants. If each pair of Fruit of the Loom underwear came filled with the actual fruit that's on the label, what would I not be able to whip out of my pants for a quick, healthy snack? A nice warm apple, some moist purple grapes, some odorific green... Believe it or not, there is no banana on the Fruit of the Loom underwear label. I'm not saying that if you were to reach around in there long enough, though, that you wouldn't find one.
Lording chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Open wide for one man's trash is another man's question. It's time for a send in your trash question.
Looking through your trash bag. What's it say about you? Funky trash.
Okay, so I've got a pile of trash here, and I'm gonna go through the trash and, oh, gross. Okay, we've got a school expulsion form, a picture of a little kid with the name Phoebe written at the bottom, and a red hunting cap. Whose trash is this? Elmer Fudd's, Nate Archibald's, Holden Caulfield's, or Joey Tribbiani's? Yeah, Phoebe was a character on Friends too, right? Sometimes you just have to latch on to anything you can when you have no clue what the real answer is, but yeah, no. Were you thinking of this one? Expelled from school, little sister named Phoebe, iconic red hunting cap. Yep, this is the trash of Holden Caulfield, the main character of The Catcher in the Rye. And don't ask me how a fictional character sent in his trash. It's a game, okay? Deal with it. We're making half of this shit up.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, I'm not nice.
Let's try, beef belly jelly bellies. Based on anatomy, if Potbelly's Sandwich Shop made a store that catered to cows, what would it be called? Pot 2 bellies, Pot 3 bellies, Pot 4 bellies, or Pot 5 bellies? Remind me not to rub your belly for good luck. Now pay attention. A cow has a stomach system made up of 4 separate but connected compartments. The rumen, the reticulum, the omasum, and the abomasum. I hope cows don't start eating at Potbelly's. It'll make me feel really awkward when I order a steak sandwich.
Hold me, never let me go. And my dream crash on time.
How about housing bubble, toil, and trouble? Suppose Home Shopping Network decided to get into actually selling home mortgages. Individually wrapped, of course. Which of the following hot picks would not be offered? A cubic zirconium arm, a Waterford crystal yam, a dark faux mahogany rim, or a stain-resistant plush ram? A yam is not a type of mortgage, it's a sweet potato. While we're on the subject, I know a great bank that refinances sweet potatoes. And when I say bank, I mean guy who lives in the apartment next to mine. And when I say lives, I mean squats. But he's the best. The best. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. 4,000 big ones if you're right, but if you're wrong, you lose 4,000. And of course,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Help! Is there a doctor in this movie? I need these doctors moving stat. Good luck. That's all she wrote! Well, that's not a terrible score. Let's just say if this were a first date, I would say I had a nice time, but would end up being really busy the next few weeks with work and stuff and things.
You don't know Jack!
Try this on for size. You can tell I'm acting because I'm yelling! You ever notice there are just some actors who tend to play the title characters in all their movies? For example, Sylvester Stallone, Rocky, Rambo, Judge Dredd, Tango and Cash. Anyway, in which Al Pacino movie does Pacino not play the title character? Scarface? Smart people choose this. Al Pacino did not play Donnie Brasco in Donnie Brasco. Johnny Depp did. Which leads nicely into the question, will Johnny Depp ever play another character in a movie that doesn't involve him wearing makeup and a strange hat and standing in front of a green screen? Say hello to my little friend! And by little friend, I of course mean this. Medical procedure velvet painting from beautiful on the inside surgical artwork. You like scar faces, scar bellies, scar butts? You got 'em. It's art. It's art that produces scars. It's SCART. This wrong answer of the game is worth $4,000. Congratulations.
Good job, everyone. Donnie, what are we doing?
All right then, have you any tinkling for jumping back into the proceeding?
Next week on a new episode of Old People Exceeding Expectations.
Mr. Tillman, do you need a hand getting to the bathroom?
Oh, leave me some shred of dignity. I can use the toilet without your help. You don't need to hold my hand.
Oh, okay, great. Scream if you get trapped in there.
Yeah.
That's next week on Old People Exceeding Expectations.
Guten Tag, I am Pope Benedict XVI. When I enter a church, I always reach for the basin of holy water as a gesture of symbolic cleansing. But when I enter a gymnasium to either get my elliptical on or just to wail on my rock-hard abs, I reach for a bottle of vitamin holy water. Vitamin Holy Water replenishes my electrolytes while giving me godlike strength for higher reps and an even higher calling. It's sacred, refreshing, and loaded with vitamin G.
Meet Timmy. He's just like you or me. He likes to listen to music, play, make friends. The only difference is Timmy doesn't have a mother or father. Timmy's an orphan.
Hi, I'm Tim. My parents died in a tragic car accident when I was just 42. In retrospect, maybe I wasn't in any condition to drive. Anyway, will you be my new mommy or daddy? I promise to be a good son. I'll keep my room clean and eat all my vegetables, except for lima beans. Those things give me horrendous farts. I'll need a car, and it'd be great if you had an extra room or a basement for my drums.
There are thousands of Timmys out there just waiting to find their forever home. If you're ready to start a new-ish family, call the It's Never Too Late Adult Orphanage, because grown-ups are children too.
Whatever happened to Hootie and the Blowfish? Find out tonight.
Morning, Ted. Oh, you look horrible. Rough night last night?
You bet. It was Carol's and my anniversary, and we didn't get any sleep.
Sounds great.
You'd think, but I don't know. Nighttime's just not the same as it used to be.
Sounds like you need some nighttime putty.
Nighttime whaty?
Nighttime putty. It's just like regular putty, but for nighttime.
Huh, how's it work?
Here, I'll show you. See, because nighttime putty's made from a water-soluble, stain-proof plasticine polymer, I can mold it around this area here, or even back here, and up over this, for a fit that goes on smooth and stays secure all night long.
I see. Whoa, what's that part for?
I thought you'd ask about that. Look, if I bend this back here and open this flap, ta-da!
Oh my gosh, how'd that get in there?
Beats me.
Wow, Dan, you sure know a lot about nighttime putty.
Hey, my late night buddy is nighttime putty.
Oh, Dan.
Did you know that 12 cups of raw spinach has as much sodium as an order of French fries at McDonald's?
Did you say as much sodium as French fries?
And that 54 cups of spinach has just as many calories?
As many calories as French fries?
Makes you think twice about eating spinach, doesn't it?
Yes.
Spinach. Is it really strong to the finish? Vote no on Proposition 14H and keep spinach and other vegetables out of our schools.